If you want to grow your channel from zero and also gain visibility, good average view duration in each of your content, and gather intentional subscribers that can come back to watch your content each time you upload, this video is for you. In fact, for YouTube to be able to recommend or push your video to more audience or maybe more people, you need to do any of this following. It is two, and each of them has subtitles, like each of them has babies. Okay, so ensure you watch to the end, and in case you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. The number one is channel optimization. This is more like the first thing that you do when you create your channel. Okay, when you create your channel, there are lots of settings that you need to actually go through. You need to set in this, turn on this, turn on that. Okay, so but in this category we are going to discuss like 4 or 5 of them, so I don't want this video to be lengthy, so we are just going to take few of them. The number one thing is your banner image. As little as it may look, that first image, this thing in your banner image in your channel, as little as it may look, it has a lot of impact in your channel. Look at all those big content creators. Look at how their banner image is. It is attractive. They always put enticing image there, put themselves, maybe people that are into travel, maybe to Africa, to US, or maybe do a lot of travel agents, or maybe lifestyle and stuff. They always include that in their banner image. Okay, so some people don't know how to do this, so I'm going to link a video on how you can be able to use your Canva to generate your banner image and also your thumbnail in each of your content. So I'm going to link the video, you can watch it. Okay, so in this banner image, ensure that you are going to put concise information, like a direct information on what your content is all about. Ensure it is just a very tiny, so you should know how simple it is. Okay, and ensure that though simple, but it will have a lot of details to tell about your channel. Okay, so the next thing is your channel description. It is very important. It helps YouTube algorithm to be able to push or maybe recommend your videos, and several other persons actually visit this page the first time they open your content or maybe open your channel. For me, I usually check people's description so that I will know what I should be expecting in their channel. Most times I do it, and I believe many other persons do this as well. So in your channel description, ensure that you tell YouTube what your content will be all about. Okay, give them information as much as possible, as much as you could lay your hands. Give them information that will actually guide YouTube or maybe even viewers to know what your channel will be all about. Okay, so ensure that you describe your channel to your best ability. Ensure that you do this. Describe your channel, tell YouTubers what your channel is all about, because people visit that. So the next thing is your contact links. Next is your contact links. Ensure that you link, maybe if you are into, maybe you have other platforms that you are creating videos on, maybe Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, okay, Facebook, you can actually link these pages there. If you have even other YouTube channel, you can as well put these channels link in your channel contact links. Ensure that you put other links. In fact, if you have one WhatsApp number and maybe you are creating content on how to teach people, to guide people in some stuff, I have another channel that I create content about business registrations and advice tips, okay, management. So my WhatsApp link is actually there, so that if anybody wants to contact me for one-on-one service or maybe assistance, the person can simply get my number through that my WhatsApp link. So ensure that you get your other links, okay, to your platforms there. Add it to your WhatsApp, so that your link, that's your contact links. And also I'm going to guide you on how you can be able to get your subscription auto subscription link. That's your YouTube subscription auto link, so that once anybody click it, it is directly going to take the person to your channel, and the first thing there is for the person to subscribe, because some other persons, they might just be watching your content, but to subscribe will be another thing. They might just say, okay, I'll come back to it. The person will lastly forget. But with this your auto subscribe link, once the person click it, the first thing is going to show the person there is for the person to subscribe. So ensure that you do this as well. Add it to your contact link. It is very, very important. So the next thing is your keywords. That's your channel keywords. So this channel keywords, or maybe channel tags, is something that you actually be creating content on. Let's say I am creating content on YouTube growth. Okay, so I can put YouTube, I can say YouTube growth, YouTube automation, YouTube monetization, YouTube content. So put as much tag, or maybe as much keywords as possible. If you are creating content on maybe registration, I can say CAC agent, CAC registration, CAC certificate, business licensing, Nigerian business license. So you create as much tags as possible. Create as much information or keywords concerning what your content will be about, because these keywords actually help YouTube, so that once people type in this keyword in their search engine, or maybe in their search, okay, I'm looking for YouTube monetization. YouTube monetization is already in your tag, in your keyword. So YouTube is actually going to recommend your video. Your video will be among the list because it is part of your keyword in your description, in your tag. So ensure that you put out as much as possible. We have over 500 of them. So ensure that you exhaust this. Ensure that you exhaust. Put as much tag as possible. Put as much keywords as possible, so that this as well helps. Once anybody search your keyword, or maybe words that are related to what you have actually put there, YouTube is going to recommend your video. Okay, so the next thing is your content optimization. This has more things to do, like is more of the information that you actually give out. Remember, in one of our videos I talked about thumbnail, title and description. Some people just put out their content out there hoping that magic will happen and YouTube starts recommending or pushing their videos to people. No, look at those big content creators. Look at their thumbnail. Most times what actually attracts you is the thumbnail. That's the physical thing. That's the first thing that you see. It might come with surprise, maybe solution problems. Okay, it might come with question, like you will actually see something that will attract you. That's the first thing. That's your thumbnail. That's your cover page. The next thing is the title. The title, ensure that you make it searchable, so that anybody that will search it, most times now is not just recommending it, is what people are actually searching. So ensure that your title is searchable. Ensure it is searchable, so that even if somebody types or maybe asks question on YouTube, or maybe ask it on other search engine, maybe Google, or maybe anything, search about your question, or maybe ask a question, YouTube can be able to recommend your video there. Okay, so with that you can be able to get new views, get new subscribers and stuff. I have talked about this thing earlier. And the last thing is your video description. Describe your video as detailed as you could. Describe it, because this is what actually helps YouTube algorithm to recommend your video. Search engine can be able to pop up your answers, or maybe pop up your video when somebody asks a related question. You can as well link up other videos that you have made, or maybe other contents that you have made through your search, through your description. During your description, you can as well add the link to other videos, maybe related videos, or maybe your playlist to your description, and it is actually going to help people to watch your videos. Okay, watch more and more and more, and subscribe if possible. So the next thing is hook. I call it CTA, call to action. So most times it is what actually keeps people watching your video. Okay, it is what sustains them. Most times it's your introduction, sometimes it is the value that you give, sometimes it's the way your presentation pattern. I can say, okay, like as I introduced the video, I said we have two things to talk about, and each of them has babies. Maybe what actually kept you is because I said we have babies in them. Sometimes we say, okay, we have three things to talk about, but the last thing is the most important. It is actually going to make the person to actually watch to the end to see the last thing that you're going to talk about. Okay, sometimes we now say, okay, we have more, subscribe for more, you can follow for more, you can click to watch more videos on this. So that is the call to action that you're actually giving these people. It is your hook. Setting your hook is a more like giving them ideas on what you are going to talk about, but not giving the whole information at once. If I had mentioned everything that we're going to talk about in this video, okay, we're going to talk about content optimization, channel optimization. In channel optimization, we're going to have this. I will mention all of them. In content optimization, I will mention all of them. You might not watch to this point, but because I gave you, okay, we have two, and each of them has babies, you now say, okay, let me watch to this point. It is your hook, and it actually helps you to actually get more views and more view duration in each of your content. As well, you can actually get subscribers, okay, in your channel. So the next thing is end screen and tags. End screen is what actually appears when people watch your video to the end. You can recommend your channel or maybe your playlist or other videos that you have made in your end screen. This is for people that is actually going to watch to the end, and it is very important because it actually helps people to watch other content that you have made without having to go through your channel. Okay, so without your end screen, you can as well recommend other videos for them. The same thing with your card. That's your channel cards. Your cards can appear at any time in durations in your video. So maybe when I talk about, I'm going to link other videos that I have made on how you can use your Canva to design your banner image and your thumbnail. I'll just put up the card there. In that card, I can put that link to that video. So once you click it, it is automatically going to take you to that video. Okay, so cards is more like appearing in between the videos, while end screen appears at the end. So this is actually going to help you to get more views and more subscribers in your channel, and it is going to make people to actually watch your video without stress. The next thing is playlist. Playlist is very important in your channel. When you are creating videos, maybe relating to different things, maybe for instance you are creating video about YouTube growth, YouTube algorithm and stuff, and you are as well creating other videos that is there, like other videos that is related to other things, you can create playlists for them. Okay, you can create playlists that talks about YouTube. You can create playlists, so when anybody wants to watch your video, the person can simply go to your playlist and know that every video in this playlist talks about a certain thing. So playlist is actually very, very important in your channel. It is very, very important. And in all of these things, channel optimization and content optimization is something that you will not do away with if you want to actually grow your YouTube channel, get visibility, get good average view duration, and get intentional subscribers. It is a good way that you actually take this thing seriously if you want to grow your channel. In case you have not subscribed to this point, please ensure you subscribe, turn on the notification so that when you create videos like this, you'll be among the first person to be reminded or to be notified. Thank you very much, and see you on the next one. Bye.